Welcome to Everyday English Lab. Hey, my friend, welcome back. This is your cozy space to learn English in a simple, natural way, while also learning something meaningful about your life. My name is Joe, and I'm really glad you're here with me today. Maybe you're a little tired right now. Maybe you're avoiding something you're supposed to do. Your homework, your job, your responsibilities. But hey, if you're going to escape for a few minutes, at least you're doing it in English. And honestly, that's already a smart decision. Because even when you feel like you're not being productive, you actually are. Your English is growing quietly in the background. And today we're going to talk about something very real. Something almost every English learner struggles with, but not many people talk about deeply enough. We're going to talk about that moment when your brain is full, but your mouth is silent. We're calling this episode Stop Thinking and Start Talking. Let me ask you something. Have you ever had a moment where you knew what you wanted to say in English, but you just didn't say it? You had this sentence in your head, maybe even a perfect sentence, but when the moment came, nothing. Your mind froze, your mouth stayed closed, and the opportunity just passed. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. I've been there too. In fact, let me tell you something that happened to me recently. One morning, I got a message from someone. Normally, I would read it, think, overthink, write something, delete it, rewrite it, check every word. You know the process, but that day, I did something different. I just pressed record, sent a short voice message, and that was it. No perfection, no overthinking, just real communication. And when I finished, I thought, wow, that wasn't perfect, but it was real. And that moment made me realize something very important. Many English learners don't have a language problem. They have an overthinking problem. Let's talk about that for a second. Overthinking means you think too much about something. So much that it actually stops you from taking action. And in English, this happens all the time. You think about grammar. You think about vocabulary, you think about pronunciation, you think about what people will think of you. And while all that thinking is happening, you don't speak. It's like your brain is a busy, noisy room. Imagine this. Inside your head, there are many voices. Is this correct? What if I make a mistake? Maybe I should say it better. No, wait. Change that word. What if they laugh? All these voices are talking at the same time. And your real voice? It gets lost. I remember a moment from years ago. I was on a call with native speakers. I understood everything they were saying. I had ideas. I had opinions. Inside my head, my English sounded perfect. But when it was my turn to speak, silence, I just said something short like, yeah, I agree. And after the call ended, I sat there thinking, why didn't I just speak? I had so much more to say, but I didn't say it. And I know many of you have had that exact same experience. So what causes this? Why do we stay silent, even when we know the language? There are three big reasons. First, fear. Fear of making mistakes. Fear of sounding wrong. Fear of being judged. Maybe someone laughed at your English before. Maybe a teacher corrected you in a way that felt uncomfortable. Maybe someone made a small joke, and your brain remembered that moment. Now, every time you want to speak, your brain says, be careful. This is dangerous. Even if it's not actually dangerous, it feels that way. Second, old memories. Sometimes one small moment from the past can stay with you for years. Maybe you mispronounced a word in class, and people laughed. Maybe someone corrected you in a cold or unfriendly way. Maybe you felt embarrassed just once, and your brain decided, next time, stay quiet, it's safer. So now, even as an adult, your body still reacts the same way. And third, perfectionism. This one is very common. Perfectionism means you don't want to speak unless your sentence is perfect. You want perfect grammar, perfect vocabulary, perfect pronunciation. But here's the problem. While you are building the perfect sentence in your head, the conversation moves on. The moment disappears. It's like waiting for the perfect bus. You stand there and say, not this one, not this one, not this one. And then suddenly, all the buses are gone. And you're still standing there. So here's the truth. Your English is probably better than you think. The real problem is not your ability, it's the noise in your head. But the good news, you can train this. You can change it. You don't need to wait until fear disappears. You just need to learn how to speak, even with a little fear inside you. Let's talk about how to do that. I'm going to give you some simple tools. Very simple, but very powerful. Tool number 1, use small sentences. Many learners try to speak like a book. They want long, beautiful, complex sentences. But that creates pressure. Instead, make your sentence smaller. For example, instead of saying, I have always been interested in improving my communication skills, just say, I want to speak better. Same meaning, less pressure. Always ask yourself, what is the simple version of this? Because simple English is not bad English. It's real English. Tool number 2, start with reaction words. Reaction words are small phrases like, oh really? That's nice. No way. I understand. That's difficult. These words are powerful because they help you start. And once you start, it becomes easier to continue. For example, someone says, I'm very tired from work. You can say, oh really? That's hard. Do you have a lot to do? That's already a conversation. Not perfect, but real. Tool number 3, use the ready phrases. Ready phrases are sentences you practice again and again until they become automatic. Like, sorry, can you repeat that? Can I ask a question? I don't understand this part. Can I get a coffee, please? Do you recommend something? You don't need many. Even 5 can change everything. Because when your brain is tired, these phrases are ready. Now let's talk about something very important. Where do you practice? Because many people think, I need a perfect environment. I need native speakers. I need confidence first. No, you need something much simpler. You need low-pressure practice. Low pressure means no stress, no judgment, no test, just relaxed practice. One of the best ways? Talk to yourself. Yeah, I know it sounds strange, but it works. When you're cooking, you can say, now I cut the vegetables. After this, I will eat. When you are walking, I'm going to the bus stop. I feel tired today, but I'm okay. This helps your mouth get used to English. Another way? Voice messages. Send short voice notes to a friend. Tell them, my English is not perfect. I just want to practice. A good friend will support you. And if you don't have someone yet, use the mirror, stand in front of it and say, today I feel Today I learned. Today I want. The mirror will never judge you. Think of it like dancing. Before people dance in public, they practice alone. English is the same. Practice alone. So real conversations feel easier later. But there's one more thing we must change. Not just how you speak, but how you speak to yourself. Your inner voice matters. If you tell yourself, "My English is terrible. I can't speak. I'm bad at this," then of course you will feel afraid. So change the sentence. Instead of, "My English is terrible," say, "My English is under construction." That means it's not finished yet, but it's growing. Instead of, "I can't speak," say, "I'm learning to speak." This small change is powerful. So here's your challenge today. Just one sentence, that's all. Say one real sentence in English to a person, to your phone, or to yourself. Maybe, "I feel nervous, but I want to speak." That's enough, because one sentence is progress. Before we finish, let's quickly review some important words. Overthinking, thinking too much until you stop acting. Mute, no sound. Ideas inside, but no voice outside. Perfectionism, wanting everything perfect so you don't act. Low pressure, relaxed practice, no stress. Progress is moving forward step by step. Under construction, not finished but improving. Reaction words, small phrases to start speaking. Ready phrases in sentences you already know and can use easily. Take a deep breath. You don't need to fix everything today, just one step. One sentence. Your English is growing, and that's enough. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this episode helped you, share it with someone who also overthinks. Maybe you can practice together. My name is Joe. Keep talking, even if it's just a little. And I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.